What's up, YouTube? Today we have a 2013 Dodge Charger with the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, and we're going to be replacing the electronic throttle body as well as resetting any of the learned values for it in the PCM so that it'll perform properly. Stay tuned. But first, I wanted to announce we've got some Andy's Auto merch now. We got a hat, a shirt, a sticker, a coffee mug, and even a hoodie. You can find these items listed below the video, or you can go to my channel page and you can find them under the store section. If you're interested in supporting the channel while also getting some pretty cool gear for yourself, go ahead and check those out. Now back to the video. Alright, so here's the engine, 3.6 liter Pentastar V6. First thing we want to do is go ahead and lift off the engine cover. It's just held on by a few rubber grommets there. Next thing we're going to do is take off the air intake tube with an 8mm on both of those clamps, and then we should be able to get access to the throttle body. Alright, so this is what it looks like with the engine cover removed. And you can just go ahead and set that down to the side. Before you go taking off the intake air duct, you want to go ahead and make sure that you unplug this intake air temperature sensor, because this is pretty easy to break if you just go yanking on this piece here. And it also has a rubber grommet here, so once you get the two clamps loosened, you'll want to lift up on that to fully remove it. And this is what it looks like with the air intake duct removed, giving us full access to the throttle body. So once you get that off, you can just go ahead and set that to the side. Went ahead and got the top down out and turned on. We still got to hook it up to the vehicle, but we're not quite done yet here. Next thing we want to do is pull out this gray tab here, and then we can push down on it to unplug the actual throttle body. And then this little clip will just pull off of that stud or tab there. Connector looks good. All the pins are pretty even with the top, so I would believe that they were connected. And then now we want to go ahead and remove all four of these bolts. You can either use a Torx socket, or I believe they are also 18mm. You definitely want to be careful because these do screw into plastic, so you don't want to damage the threads. It may be a good idea to actually just go ahead and take these off and put them back on by hand. Do you need some new headlights for your vehicle? How about some turn signals? Some that are actually very bright. Click the link in the description below and check out Oxedo LEDs. And if you use code AndysAuto, you'll get 15% off your order. Now back to the video. Alright, so here is the new throttle body. It says right on the box, a bidirectional OBD scan tool is required for best results after installation. Engine stores calibration data in your ECM. Resetting learned values with a bidirectional scan tool is the only way to ensure your replacement electronic throttle body functions correctly and immediately. Until values are reset, you may experience high idle up to 4,000 RPM, check engine light trouble codes, and rough idle or unstable idle speeds. So I would highly recommend, if you do not have a scan tool that is capable of resetting those PCM values for the throttle body, that it's probably best to have someone else do this job. So here is the throttle body itself. So we're going to go ahead and get that installed, and then we'll get out the top done and we'll get those values reset. We also have a new gasket there as well. And once again, I want to point out this was wrapped into the bolt hole of the throttle body. Idle speed relearn must be performed. Please refer to Vehicle Service Manual for latest procedure. I'm going to probably go ahead and check on Mitchell and see what it says in regards to that, but I'm pretty sure the top down can take care of it. Of course, this is what it looks like with the throttle body removed. This here is the gasket that we want to replace. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out of there with a little pick or something if you can't get it out by hand with your nail. Doesn't look like I can. And then I believe our new gasket appears to be the same diameter, so we should be good on that. It looked like there was a couple different options, and this was the only one I could get, so that should work. And then of course here is the old throttle body. So we're going to go ahead and mount up the new one and get it tightened up. And that's with our new gasket installed here. Got the old one out using a pick. No problem. Definitely want to make sure you replace that, because otherwise you could end up with a vacuum leak. And that's with the new throttle body installed. Now we just want to go ahead and replace the electrical connector. Plug it in till it clicks. Hit the lock, and put this back on there. And this is with the intake air duct plugged back in, or reconnected rather, clamps tightened up, and the IAT plugged back in. And that's the engine cover back on. Now let's get those values reset. Alright, so we're here inside the vehicle. We got the key to the on position. We got the top done out. We're going to go to Dodge. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to see what we can find. So bear with me here just one moment. That ding is super annoying from the door. Okay, we're going to select 16 connector, automatically search. Okay. And we're going to go to PCM. We're going to hit enter. And then let me search through all of this and we'll be right back. Alright, I believe I found it here. So under PCM, we're going to go to, what was that? Special function. And then we'll go to reset memory. Hit OK. Engine must not be running. OK. Yeah, the minimum throttle position. Okay. Actually, let's just go ahead and do all adaptive memory. That should be good. All right. And that's going to be the end of the video for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Please go ahead and leave a like and comment below. That definitely helps YouTube know that we're putting out good content over here. And otherwise, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're aiming for that 2,000 subscriber mark. That would really help me out a lot. And otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.